With LeBron? I gotta wear glasses this week because I have surgery on Friday. So hopefully we get glasses buff. So I got the outlook for you guys already. I'm gonna start waking up earlier. Today I woke up like an hour ago. Um Put this in here. Image is too large. What? Impossible. Okay, surely this isn't too large. Uh okay, hold up. Good boys. What's good, GM? Curtis, what's up? Thomas, what's up? What's up, Juicy Beans? BICT, what's up, Roddy? I gotta wear the glasses, bro. I gotta wear them for 1 week. Bro, AMD stock? It's a dream come true. See AMD stock, yeah. I'm gonna be closing my position at 9:30 open, hopefully. This is the bus. I have surgery on Friday, and I can't wear my contacts until after surgery. Well, I can't wear my contacts, period. Surgery's on Friday. It's just laser eye surgery. Nothing serious. Look-y tough, thank you, bro. You're boosting my confidence. Thought everyone was gonna laugh at me. My eyesight is pretty bad. Game plan here. I have seen AMD. You got LASIK? I'm doing it on Friday. Guys, we are up so good on AMD stock, it's crazy. I'm just hoping 9:30 open, we get a good fill on our TP. It's gonna be a sniper. Bro really said, I knew everyone was gonna make fun of me, man. I knew this was gonna happen. What can I do? I have no choice. I'm gonna have to wear these until Friday. Glasses don't look bad on you, it's just those ones. You know what? I like my glasses, bro. Bias right here. Did the glasses fit well? I think they look nice. Thank you, Adrian. I wear glasses too, bro. It's okay. It makes you look more intelligent. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Anyways, if the surgery goes well and it happens, this will be the last week I have to wear any glasses or contacts or anything. Today's a good day, man. Listen, we're making a lot of money on AMD stock, and we're about to hit 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, shit. This is sent somewhere private, but like I said, I'm sharing it with you right now. 9:16 a.m. I go live at 9:15, so it's not like you getting laser surgery. Yes, on Friday, I believe. AK is crazy. Morning Goody. Is it safe? Yeah, safe as most safe surgeries go. Yeah, AK is mad. You believe in God? Yeah, I do. How much backtesting I should go? Where's the PDF? Which PDF? Oh, you mean my book? That's in ebooks right here. Go to ebooks, scroll up, you'll see all the books. You got LASIK. LASIK's on Friday, so I gotta wear glasses until Friday. No, I didn't schedule. I scheduled Friday so that because you're not allowed to use screens the day after. So I scheduled Friday that way I don't miss stream. 2 weeks you can't be on. The people told me it's only 24 hours. Have you not heard the new study? Yeah, that study's probably BS. Have I got over the fear? I mean, I'm still nervous, but a lot of you guys told me that it went well, so it helped. No, this Discord that you guys see now is never going to be charged. There's going to be a separate section where I stream. It's going to be right here. I'm going to stream in here eventually. This is like New Year's, not now. If I say it's safe, then it's safe. Trust me. I trust that it's safe. I did a lot of research. Pain only first 2 days. There's no pain, bro. Bro, it's not. It's not eye removal. It's LASIK, bro. There's not gonna be pain. Pretty simple procedure. EMD hitting GatieTrades. You know what? Hopefully we get a glasses booth. Are you worried? Yeah. I feel like you have to be worried. I've seen AMD, and I'm waiting till market open to close my position. Hopefully we get a good fill on the close. Blue light? No, I have to wear these until Friday. What's the worst that can happen? Um, I guess the worst could be blindness, but that like never happens. In fact, I don't think they have a single case where someone went blind. So I don't think that can happen technically. No pain into surgery, but after your eyes are going to be burning bad. That only happens to 15% of people, and there's procedures in place for that if that happens. You can't go blind. What's good, Jaden? Worst that can happen is eye removal. I don't think that'll happen. Why do you need surgery? Um, so I can see, and I don't have to wear contacts for the rest of my life. Relatively cheap. Cheap? What you mean cheap? That's just 5.5K, bro. That's just going straight. That's 5.5K. It ain't cheap. I've been wearing contacts this entire time. Yes. I don't have good vision. I guess I spent too much time backtesting. So it's $600 in my country. I'll leave your cash out when I get. Yo, keep that payout for yourself, bro. Don't worry. 5.5K for 2020 vision is nothing. I mean, true. I guess you're right. Paying $5,000 to see perfectly. The biggest risk with LASIK is dry eye syndrome. Many years after the surgery, research LASIK. Yep, you are right, Bart. And they did tell me that there was a 10 to 15% chance that happens. But they did tell me if that does happen, there's an enhancement program that does something about that. Apparently, wearing contacts is more dangerous than the surgery itself. Yeah, so someone said you're going blind because of white background. Come India, it's listen. I believe it's cheaper in India, but with all due respect, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be visiting India because I gotta trade and stuff. But it is not a bad option to go do it somewhere cheaper. I had my first 10 years ago. Don't worry, man. You won't. I know. I'm not worried about pain at all. What am I worried about? I'm not really worried about anything, to be honest. The only thing I'm worried about is they said there's gonna be like pressure for like 30 seconds, and for like 30 seconds you're gonna see like black, um, which I guess is kind of like nerve wracking. Like you're literally gonna be basically blind for like 20 seconds. Say it with chest. I ain't saying shit. How much is in the USA? Probably like 4 or 5 thousand. I don't know. For me, it's gonna be 5,000. 5,500 actually. The good news is I'm pretty sure I can write it off as a medical expense. I have I did surgery, my eyeballs fell out, now I only have two glass eyes. You didn't know this when I'm problem about my mom her eye surgery? Well, listen, realistically, most old people just wear glasses. They might as well. If you wear glasses, there's nothing wrong with just continuing wearing glasses, right? Me personally, no, Canada does not pay for it. Me personally, I wear contacts because I don't want to wear glasses. I want to play sports. This shit annoys me right here. It freaking hurts right here. Even just glasses in general just makes my head hurt. So I'm gonna be spending less time. Um, like it's just like glares. I don't like the glare that I get from glasses. If you wear contacts with eye surgery, it's 100% the move, bro. Wearing contacts for a really long time is not the best thing to do. It's actually more dangerous than the surgery itself. Like just wearing contacts in general, it's more dangerous. Wearing contacts in general is more dangerous than just doing the surgery. So if you can eventually get it done, it's not cheap, but I gotta bite the bullet. Yep, if your eyes are too dry, they might deny you, but there are ways around that now. Like they've adapted pretty well. Hopefully, yeah, I might not even be eligible for the surgery, man. So we'll see. Like I said, it's gonna be on Friday at 7:45 a.m. By the way, so no Friday stream because I will be in surgery. So no Friday stream. Will this affect your hearing? No. I'll be listen. I'm coming out improved. It's LASIK. Very few, thank you, bro. The special coatings help a lot with the glare and reflections on glasses. Yep, you can definitely do something like that. No, no Friday stream. Maybe we'll do PM stream on Friday, although that's like not the smart thing to do. You get fast recovery, never go on light. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It is expensive. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. Alright, boys, let's lock in. Thank you, Wolfgang. Oh yeah, what am I saying? I definitely can't stream after the surgery. I'm not allowed to look at screens. I'm tripping. So yeah, no, I'm literally gonna have the full weekend off. I'm just gonna be. Well, you're not even allowed to read books. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'll probably just listen to ICT or something. I don't know. All right, let's lock in. All right, first things. Oh, okay. First things first. Let's see what fill we got on AMD. Nice, beautiful fill. Beautiful fill. I got a fill at 226. That's a beautiful fill. Yeah, very nice. Very nice fill. Very nice fill. We made a lot of money on that. We made around 10%. It's pretty good. One trade. Okay. Regular trading hours. You guys know the drill. Opening range gap, closing price, opening price. Go back to electronic trading hours. Today, I will only be looking for longs. Unless the market aggressively reverses. And I mean aggressively. Then we look for continuation shorts. The day I missed Twitter is gonna be the best order flow. It's possible, bro. If price delivery is the best, I mean, I don't know. I don't think anything this week can upset me at this point in time. I feel invincible. The fact that I just closed AMD at my third target, like, I don't think you guys realize how much AMD stock just moved. Look at this. Look at this. We were here, and now we're here. And I hit all my TPs. Oh, look at the fill we got. We got filled at 226 perfectly. Nice. Now it's 220. Anyway, they're probably going to go up eventually, right? It's not a big deal, but I'm just happy I got a good fill. Anyways, I got to lock in. Let's open up the accounts. There's a good chance we're going to wait for the macro. So, today, um, today is... Sorry, one sec. Um, some companies like buying shares or some chips or some shit like OpenAI using AMD. Yeah. Um, okay. So today's goal is to actually pass a funded next eval. I'm not gonna trade my live account today. It's no news Monday, and we already took out all-time highs. So just picking those live account dates. But I do want to start working on funded next. I did get that one account that we blew. Haven't tried again since. I do want to try. So I do want to try that. Aside from that, I do have my funded accounts open. I'm trying to focus on an alpha futures payout. So we will also work on that. And yeah, that's the game plan for now. We'll focus on those two objectives, I guess, this week. We are some grace of shit. None of us are fine. Um, anyways, we come down. We rejected the high. Now we come down. 25% tagged. You guys see? Thank you. All right, we got our first presentation for value gap. Could definitely get short in that if you're, really bearish. Target the sell side here. First presentation. You can watch that. Anyways, I'm a little bit behind. Let me get this funded next account real quick. See that sensitivity at 75, 25. I want to see it come down to 50, if I'm being honest. So I think right now we're going to try to look for a short if it presents. If it starts to like stall here, then, you know, say we inverse first presentation. Yeah, that's probably just going to go higher then. We just go based off that. Yeah, so we could buy a first presentation inversion here. And I probably would. Just playing off 930 volatility. 25% org, 15-minute fair value gap, 20-point stop. So if we get the inversion here, I'm just gonna wait, watch price, let it do its thing. Not the most clear in my opinion what's likely to happen. You see this 15-minute fair value gap in there. $15-minute bullish. First presentation inversion. You can see a run to new all-time highs, perhaps. That's what we're looking for. Trading micro NASDAQ for those asking. I see some people asking. Oh, shoot, did I buy it? Fuck, I bought the wrong funded next account, man. I bought the legacy account by accident. What even is that? I don't even know what that is. Anyways, we're waiting for our first presentation inversion. We have all-time highs right here. I am prepared to enter with around a 27-ish point stop. So 27, do some quick math. 27 is like what? Four micros. Anyways, we did not get first presentation inversion, obviously. In fact, this could be a nice play too. 50% org. But I think I'm going to be more patient just because it's not A+. And I told myself A+ only. So we'll just tape read this. First presentation, we get the order block here. There's a decent chance. Maybe we'll take this on eval. We didn't even get the order block, so. No, I'm just going to wait. We'll tape read. It's formed on ES, so we'll tape read a trade like this. The reason I'm not taking this is because it's literally I don't like that it's all the way down here. I don't want to take a protraction where price could likely reverse from. Right? So exactly, no, that's why I'm not taking this fin. Exactly. I would rather see the reversal here. Okay, thankfully we didn't take that trade. I would rather see this. This CISD. I don't know if it's gonna happen. If it does, that's a really good long for us, and that's something I would take. No hesitation. Um, we'll see if we get it. I don't know if we will. I'm trying to set up this trade. I can't believe I bought the wrong account, man. Nope, we're just watching price. 950 macros approaching. I bought the legacy account. Um, not really the one I wanted. I don't know anything about the legacy account at all. Does anyone know? Does anyone here know anything about the legacy account with Funded Next? CIST is a change in the state of delivery. Mean to buy, bro. Like, what's the payout requirement on that? What's legacy is basically the same. Only difference is you get a profit share of 50%. The profit goal is less. Oh, so it's easier. What do you want to know? Um, what's the profit? What did I get? Legacy is basically the same. Only difference is you get a profit share of 50%. So to be eligible for payout, it's just 40% consistency. That's it. Exact same as rapid. Only difference is you get a profit and the profit goal is less. Oh, you have wait. The profit target is less. So how much you got to make on it's a 50% profit? That's fine. It's a 5% instead of 6%. So how much on a 25K account? If you know off the top of your head, that'd be wonderful. Oh, 50. All right. Instead of 1,500 on the rapid. I mean, we have it. So I suppose I'm gonna full port this account today. What's the max contracts? 25. You can withdraw 800. Okay, let me ask you to withdraw 800. To withdraw 800 on a 25K rapid. Um, okay, thank you. What do you need? Just just 40% consistency, 800 bucks. Did I hear for? I bought the wrong account, bro. You can't pass eval in one day. 5 benchmark. 40% consistency on eval for legacy. Oh, the glasses. I have to wear these glasses until Friday. Bro, so I have to what? 3 winning days, 40%, 250. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do on funded. But on eval, to my knowledge, it's you know what, man. Let me just search it out instead of really asking you guys questions about that. Or a good charm, brother. To see. What good charm? I'm trying to see, bro. I'm trying to see. I don't think we'll get a CIST here. I think we're more likely to go down to 50% org. Previous protraction model is here. Um, you got stopped out. You put your stop loss in a bad spot, brother. I'm gonna be honest. Good, Jalen. Okay, legacy challenge. No activation fee, one-time fee, 20 micros max, consistency rule on eval. Oh, you're saying on eval just go 250 3 times? No, but you gotta get. So what's 40% consistency on eval? Where you gotta go 500, 500, 500? Just make it easy on make 1500 or 400, 400, 400, 400. No, Alpha has activation fee, but you got if you get this other accounts, then no activation fee. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't even want this account. I genuinely don't want this account. I don't know. So I gotta make 1250 to pass. What's 1250 divided by like what's divided by 40% or 1250 times 40%? The most I can make is 500. All right, so let's just try to make 500 today. Let's gonna try to make 500 today. Then we'll try to pass it the next 2 days, I suppose. Whatever. This is the account I got. Whatever. We'll work with it. If we get a CISD here, I will go long. 1 hour bullish fair value gap. Um, if we get a one, yeah. So likely in the next couple minutes, if we get a setup, I will be going long. Yeah. See if that pans out. So if we get the change in the state here, I'll be entering long, probably around 2 contracts, I suppose. Right? We can actually put the stop here if we get closure above, because that's a protraction model. If this low is protected, which is the idea. Obviously, we have to close above here, though. No closure above yet. No fair value gap down there, so we're still bearish for now. We have not shifted. We do have macro delivery here. And you know what? We might just be bearish. It's possible. It's possible we deliver to that, but again, it's hourly bullish fair value gap, all-time highs in the scopes. We had a one-side move below 930. I don't want to see it move lower here, but it might, and that's okay. I mean, this is the model short. I won't be executing again. Same reason, I am bullish, and I want to align with that. But this is the model short, right? Retracement. Did we retrace into anything? Actually, we didn't really retrace. That was a 4-minute bearish in there that we respected. Actually, we did not even respect that. Never mind. Actually, might get an SMT here, so we could take this OB if it forms as well. Do I think it'll form? I don't think it'll form personally, but if it does, I'm ready. To be in there. We'll see if this inverses or not. That's what it'll be telling. Um, yeah. Wait and see. Pretty good sensitivity as of right now. There's still 15 seconds in that candle. I would like that inversion. I would enter long on that inversion. S&T. Again, the hourly bullish fair value gap narrative. So if we can inverse this, I'm in long with round 4. No inversion yet. In fact, yeah, I'm not going to take it short, but it might form a nice short setup as well. See 950 macro. I like the idea of this low not getting taken because it's inside the hourly bullish fair value gap. We traded past through that. I do want to see the reversal. There's an SMT there. We trade 25% org. We hit that a while ago, and it's been 18 minutes, and we still haven't reached 50% org. Sure, we can still hit 50% org, but we'll just see. We'll just see, simply. This short setup formed on ES. Yeah, it'll probably reach 50% org. What's the RR on something like this? Even midnight is a good draw, potentially 3.16. I'm a little bit hesitant on shorting this, but I don't know. We'll just tape read. We're in that pivotal point. Very pivotal point. Let's I'm so happy AMD's been going lower. Guys, we got our TP right here. 226. What a beautiful TP. What a beautiful TP. Yeah, there's so many bots. Sorry about that. Make sure that no one thinks that's an order block right now. It still hasn't closed below. Gauging order flow here. So right now we're just reading the tape. Just kind of waiting to see what happens. Just waiting to see what happens. In my opinion, if it was bullish, it would have already went higher. So I do think there's a good chance this comes down here. But you never know. It's all-time high market, right? Yeah, I mean, I think this goes even lower, like new week opening gap, to be honest. If we get a nice closure here, we'll enter short. Hopefully we can just get some follow through. All right, I'm looking for sensitivity, and then we'll enter short. No sensitivity just yet. It's pretty much opened, only went higher. No sensitivity. Watching, watching, watching. No sensitivity. And nothing. I wanted to see if that candle, and then we just touch and then start moving lower. If that happened, I would have entered short there. But it looks like we're just staying consolidated. So we're just going to have to be a little bit more patient. Just wait till 10 a.m. I do think the immediate draw is lower right now. I think ES will reach new week opening gap. That's that black line on my right chart. These 4 equal lows. So suspect. We may get a nice short. Let's see. I'm in a great mood though. What do I mean by sensitivity? I mean, I want to see what the next candle does. This candle, it just opened, spent like 1 second going down, and then basically only went up. So why am I clicking sell on this candle? It doesn't make sense. I wanted to see if we were gonna get speed. Right? We got below this wick, which means if we were really bearish, we would have just touched and started printing lower. If we started printing lower, that's when I would have sold. No sensitivity. This lack of synchronicity sucks. This PA is pretty good though. I can't lie about that. We're inside the 15-minute bearish. ES is going exactly where we expected it to. We could enter a delayed protraction on the previous. Alright. I'm gonna enter a delayed protraction here. I clicked sell, it didn't go through. Yo, what's going? Ah, what? What? Alright, looking for something like this. I'm in only 3 contracts. I'm not in 6. I'm in 3. So 15-minute bearish for value gap, and we have a 15-second order block, as well as a 30-second order block that formed. And I want to see that deliver this high. I want that high to be safe. And I want to see a run to midnight. ES did trade into new week opening gap. ES is all the way down here. That's crazy. I look at it as either NQ is going to speed up and start going towards new week opening gap, or ES is going to reverse aggressively. Re. It's been a lot of re-re-res lately. A lot of re-re-res lately. Now looks like we will get stopped. I would look for re-entry, but if this is not going to play, then like, look at ES 15-minute candle. Look at NQ 15-minute candle. It's like completely different. Would I re-enter? I don't know if I would. Maybe. We're still inside the 15-minute bearish. If we can get like an inversion here or something, that would be better. Like that would be a better short. I don't like these four equal lows here. Like that's way too suspect. Way too suspect. So we'll see. I'm gonna give it another chance. We're still inside the 15-minute bearish plus first presentation. Obviously, could be wrong, but I like the idea here, especially for an eval. They're not gonna give us the inversion. Great. We could enter off another 30 second. 30-second inversion has not formed yet, though. I'll watch the 30 second. If this candle flips and closes bearish, I probably enter short. The 15 second did inverse. We're inside of a 15 second bearish fair value gap right now. Yeah, if we get below 164, I'll enter short again. With 5 contracts this time. Stop loss is way tighter. Just want to see a strong candle. I'd expect lower right now if I'm being honest, but no 15-second confirmation yet. Still no 15-second confirmation. Like we will sweep that high. No, I don't think there's anything here. We'll wait. I wouldn't even mind taking out that high, then closing below here. We did respect the 15-second bearish, but I don't know. If we get the OB, looks like we're just consolidating. I don't want to rely on the 15-second chart too much, but we'll see if we get speedy here. These lows are too suspect, and over here just such a strong draw, 50% org and midnight. I want to align with those statistics. I mean, the model's there on the 15 second. If you really are bearish, I won't be taking it on the 15 second. I'll probably take it like on the bottom side of this volume imbalance or something. All right, let's try it there. Trying to short again. I want to see these lows at least. I want to see speed through all the way to move this thing, man. AM low. Main drop. Right. Low hanging fruit, AM low. And we have external objectives in this. What's 800 minus 800? I'm just trying to calculate because this is a full port short. Or my second half port, I should say. Okay, that's okay. So that was a half port short for me. So on eval, I'm closing there. We've, see if we get followed through here. So again, what I'd want to see, probably this wick. Get below 50% of that. Get below these lows with speed. Run the AM low. Yes, I know there's an SMT, but I want to give this a chance. We can move the stop to the body high right here at 157.25. Not really looking to partial here. Maybe like one contract just to cover risk at the low. But I really want to see that speed to midnight. So you see, we took out those lows. I want to see more than that. So I'm just giving it a chance right now. I like the stop. I like where it's at. We can go ahead and put the stop at the 5-minute body high, which is 173.25. Really don't want to see that body high get traded into once we get the OB. If you really wanted to be aggressive, the 4-minute body high. I think the 5 minutes pretty solid choice though. We'll leave it there. Big 2-minute bearish for value gap right here. So I'll annotate that. See if we can find, I want to say support. If we can find sensitivity inside this red box, all the way up into that volume imbalance. So far, no sensitivity whatsoever. In fact, we pretty much one tick that low, started expanding aggressively, which is okay. Still looking for this 2-minute fair value gap to be respected. We'll give it a chance. I'll remove the volume imbalance. So far, everything looks good besides this one candle. Still has time to wick. Oh, the water tastes weird. We have an SMT higher and lower now. SMT here, SMT there. We can survive this retracement and get a nice closure. We can move our stop loss to here and maybe even add a contract if we form the fair value gap here. So 2-minute is still forming, right? I want to see it get below 50%, ideally. I don't want to see sensitivity higher at 50%. I want to see below, sensitivity below. We'll see if that pans out. May terminate early here. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it. It does look really bullish on ES. ES full breaker after new week opening gap. I still think NQ wants to go lower. I still like how the 15 looks. Do want to just give this a chance. Like I said, if we do get below, we can get below there. That's a suspension block. I'll add contracts and move my stop. I want to see it get below that. It may not, and that's okay. Half our loss here. Gotta make sure TikTok's thing not saying inactive or something. Yo, Toxic, did you close AMD, bro? I got out at 226. Toxic, you in here, bro? I'm about to close? Bro, if I were you, I'd be feeling pain right now if you haven't closed. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, yo, it's still up there. I mean, it was up $20 more, but yeah, it looks like price may reverse. I think biggest mistake is we're looking for full reversal every day rather than just taking profit when we're up 20 to 30 points. One, this is a continuation trade idea, not a reversal. And secondly, taking profits is good, but if you cut all your winners short and all your losses are full sized, it's literally impossible to be profitable. I'm about to do all this work just to make 20 bucks. I know, I mean only a 5% loss. What do you mean 5% loss? Oh, from the high? Only 5% from the high? That's 10%, bro. Well, those options we would have bought were up 850. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. How's that one kid thing I locked? What sports betting app? Sports betting app? What? What are you talking about? Sports betting app? I'd want to see closure below here, although I don't think we're gonna get it. You were in a long and you got wicked out. I mean, anyone who longed or shorted anywhere in here probably probably no, suspension block and implied FEG are two different things. Yeah, this looks pretty bullish, I'm gonna be honest. And when I say this, I'm talking about this, not this. This looks like nothing. I have genuinely no clear depiction on what NQ looks like it's gonna do. The 15 looks really bearish. 15 minutes strong CISD order block with the fair value gap traded into it. The low there with really good targeting, like really, really good targeting here as objectives. ES does not look the same. We'll see. You got stopped out and went back into the same trade. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Same exact trade as the first one, pretty much. Traction model short. You're in longs to my stop. I feel like you could probably aim for more than my stop. You're in the same page. You entered my live. Nice. What's up, bro? You long DS? Yeah, ES looks really good. Felt bullish. Long 3 times. Kicked me out 3 times. Yeah, I mean, anyone who longed here probably, I mean, maybe you didn't get stopped if you got the low at the stop here. Better not start ripping. Yeah, I agree. Ripping lower. That sells the lead at the start of the 15-minute. This is only negative point. I see is fair entry. I like my stop here. Another day, another consolidation of doom. What's new? You know, I can't complain. I made a lot of money today on AMD stock. I don't think anything. We can consolidate for an hour, and I'll still walk away with a big smile on my face. I'm targeting midnight opening price and 50% opening range gap. Normally I do, Cody, yes. But I think these levels here, after breaking down, these levels are really, really high probability targets. ES already reached them. It doesn't look like NQ will, but again, I don't think NQ is doing anything clear, to be honest. It's really hard to say what NQ is going to do. The main narrative behind this trade is the statistics of these levels being hit. That's it. It could have been an H1 rebalance. I did see that hourly fair value gap. But like I said, look at ES. Like, yes, there's an SMT. But there's nothing bullish about ES. Although it is at the point of which it could reverse. I also like that new week opening gap. But that's an extreme target. I think it's just a discrepancy between the pairs. I mean, ES is trading all the way down here. Like, ES is over here. Just to put into retrospect. Also, I think we discussed that there. ES is trading all the way down here. So, it happens. Anyway, they were getting stopped. I think we'll just have to tape read until like 10:50 if I'm going to try again. So we'll just wait and see. In my opinion, it's still likely to go lower, but I won't enter a third protraction. Not right now, at least. We may have just been souped, but it's okay. WD85. Yeah, it's all good, bro. Whenever if you definitely with this, you could play out. Maybe tag along the next protraction long. It's possible. That is possible. I remember the days 950 macro used to do something. I don't see anything and move 20 points higher. Yeah, I know. Price moves from here to here, and people are like, "See, I told you it was bullish." What? Bro used to trade the narrative, but now you only trade the patterns. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the sides of your brain. Yeah. They rage baiting? I don't think they're rage baiting. I think they're just clueless. I think that guy was just clueless. It did do something in the macro. Consolidate. I believe he manipulated out. And yeah, I think it's possible too. But anyways, I think even if I were to take another short, like it could easily just. It's not clear. I don't think anyone's having a good time long or short. Makes sense. No news Monday. That's why I'm off the live account today. Buy or sell. Me personally, I think it's more likely to go down, but section is not printing those signatures. But like I said, these are very high probability targets. Very high probability targets. If shorts were to be, would this not be the most high probability setup? I would say this one probably, like this one's pretty much equal to this one. I'd argue this one's even better because it's right after taking the 10 a.m. high. 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Sweeps the short-term high into it. This one would be just as equal to this one for me. If it was 10:30 and we saw something like this, okay, that would make it higher probability. But no biggie. Go down. I don't want to be right after getting licked up. I feel you. What do you target? I think price is going to go here. That's just my opinion. This would be a bearish order block if it formed. We're going to have to tape read this one. It's simply, just, if I'm going to take a next trade, it's going to have to be 10:30 or 10:50 macro. I just can't put my risk on, because if we were bearish, we really wouldn't have. 5-minute OB, I guess it never formed. We really shouldn't have been trading all the way up there. We can just tape read this. It's gonna be. It seems like it might be one of those days where the tape read one plays out. Just not willing to put risk behind a trade at 10:25. Just not willing to. So we'll tape read this trade. Maybe we got wicked out twice. Maybe not though. Maybe not. We don't know. All I know is this is a suspension block, and we'll see what price does now that we're trading into it. Macros have been I think morning session in general have been bro. Morning session in general has been Why are you shorting all-time highs? Because I have the probability statistic of price reaching these two price points, and it's high. How much percent loss today? 0. I'm on eval. No live account. We'll watch this. This looks like it'll probably deliver. What's the statistics? I need to write this down. Um, it's high enough for you to look at these levels, especially when price breaks down. Did you live account? Yes. I don't trade my live account on safety protocol days. Today's a safety protocol day. So on fundeds, usually what I do is I only trade A+ setups. On live account, I just don't trade safety protocol day. No news Monday after taking all time. Obvious safety protocol day. I told you guys that in the pre-market outlook, which is where is it? I did say A+ longs only, but I said unless we aggressively reverse, then NWAG is the draw and sell side. So I did say that. Like nothing new. So many people think like I'm just like switching up on no reason. Like this was all planned pre-market. Why am I so composed? Because I knew exactly what I was gonna do before I even had to make the decision to do it. You know. Anyway, suspension block. You look like the Fed from Snowfall. If you know, you know. Oh, that guy. Wait, I don't know. Be Franklin. I don't know if I'm Franklin, bro. You short NQ if ES bullish though. ES isn't really bullish. Um, we just had a 1 minute CISD. I argue probably ES is still more bearish. But again, everyone who keeps asking me why I'm bearish, because the market went up, swept the buy side, and then broke down. And if it's going to break down, like I said, these two price levels have a really good chance of getting hit before 11:30. That's it. It's a statistic. It's simply a statistic. If you don't have to alarm that statistic, none of you guys have to short too. It's just a this statistic. And let's continue this tape read. We're just reading the tape now, and no buttons pushed on this. How do I get the PDF on Discord? It's in my free Discord section. You have to click on the ebooks channel. You don't like that trade? This one right here? Why? It's just as good as the last one. Based on price. Well, is it the setup or is it the price action? Oh, glasses trades. Nice, bro. Hope for NQ shorts now. Maybe. PA? Yeah. I don't like the PA either. I don't disagree with you. You know, don't let this little move lower Foki. It's still consolidating. What are your biases in the Discord? What? I'm bearish. Right now I'm bearish. What are your strategies? I trade the power of 3. You put your daily bias in the Discord? where I put it in the Discord is a private section. I share it with you guys on live stream at 9:15 a.m. Eastern time every single day. So if you join live stream on time, I will always give you guys that my. It's not really my buy, it's just my plan. I told you guys my plan. By the way, we inversed the suspension block here, so I suppose we can watch that delivery. 50% right there. 300 point drop incoming. Maybe. It is 1030 new range now, so possible. Why did manipulate and then dump? I wouldn't say this is a dump. If it does dump, then we can see what happens. ES long. I would not do one thing on one asset and another thing on the other. Okay, now you can argue that it dumped. Why did it happen? I don't know. High resistance, that's why. Indices out of sync. It's Monday. It is what it is, you know. See the inverse suspension block there? That's real nice. Click that sell because create the hub. I would like to give back out for a lot. I don't blame you for being fearful of holding this, bro. Your hater is going to get stopped. Yeah. Looks like bear's bias might have been correct. Maybe. Does it matter? Maybe, probably not. Would you take partials here? No, I probably would. I mean, depends where you had your stop. If your stop was here, and now you're moving it to here, I'd personally just hold, but also make the decision based on money management. Like, if you can break even on the day with a partial, if you can break even on the day with a part, like, manage your money. It depends. Is this your first trade of the day? Okay, I would take a partial. You manage your money. I wanted longs at 9:30 open. After seeing this, I wanted shorts. Right here, I told you guys, around here, told you guys, I think these 2 price points are going to get taken. We can still reverse later on in the day, but right here. Just like I said, very high probability drawn liquidity. That's it. It's a statistic. It's just a statistic. I'm trying to use your journal template, but at summary, it's telling me edit formula instead of the net P&L. Yeah, don't put the... You don't have to put anything in summary. Summary is an automatic section where it's going to tell you fill everything else out, and then you'll see what summary does, okay? If my entry was 25186, you think we make it into 24926, 24926. Is that new week opening gap? That's a runner objective. 24. Yo. 2492. Oh, you shooting, bro. I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't look for that. That's like a best case scenario, you know? Like a really best case scenario. I don't even know if we're gonna get here. This low might be safe. Higher time frame SMT? No. Higher time frame SMT does not just equal bullish price. What I would do, NTV, was I would watch it. Do a video of all the statistics. That I cannot do. I see your messages, bro. But I also see a lot of messages. These, what is RR? RR is risk to reward. How much money do you risk on a trade for how much potential reward do you make? That's what RR is. Well, I think it'd be a good time to announce that I am giving away 2 iPads. Yep, I'm giving away 2 iPads. iPad 1, iPad number 2. It is a code-based giveaway. So if you use my code in October for Alpha Futures, let me know. They also have 25% off right now, so this would be technically the best time. Um, if you use my code, let me know. I'll add you into the giveaway. You have to message me that you use my code. It's not automatic. Message me, hey Gatie, I used your code. This is my first name. And I'll enter you in the giveaway. There's gonna be 2 winners, and 25% off only lasts one more week. So don't ask me what happened after the 25% off goes away. Anyways, just watching this delivery moving in half speed. When's the last time like it just boom, boom, speed? Only this shit happens in backtest, bro. It don't even happen in real markets. Yeah, this is just a tape read, like a lot of people are asking. 1040. If there was a fair value gap we were pulling back to, I mean, there is potentially one there. So maybe if we get something like this, we could look for another setup. For example. There's a small fair value gap in there, right here. That could be a nice short candidate. If we take out the high here. Oh, there is an SMT, so we don't have to actually take it out. See if that plays. Do 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 retesting inverse suspension block. Yep, and there's an SMT there as well. I'll click the sell button for demonstration purposes here. This is paper only. Midnight might be a stretch, but AM low should be easy. I just want it all. I just want it all. I just want it all. Gonna leave my hands in the air. Hands up in the air. Your hands. Do, 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 do. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. I'd want to see this stay open. This right, whoops. This stay open right here. Nice speed through. Stop goes to the body. We'll go second candle inversion high. That's two evals. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Hit stop here, obviously. Oh, 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 oh. AMD stock went. Look at this, guys. We got out. Should I show you guys my executions? I literally got out right here. And since then, it's went down like 20 bucks. And I got out right here. It was literally a blessing from above. We were gifted. We were gifted the AMD pre-market pump. Palantir's up really good too. Wow. 5%. Oh, my other stock's doing pretty well too. Hold on, let me check. Should I become a full-time stock trader, man? Full-time stock trader? Yeah, we're up 10% from that one AMD trade. Very nice. We're actually break even on the other stock. Anyways, we'll see if this reaches lower. Like I said, this is paper only. Just for demonstration purposes. Nice reaction there. See if it gets below here. I'll add one. Move the stop. Hmm. I entered a short. Also, this should be right here. Until we close below, then you go to the body. When he says paper only, does that mean eval too? Yeah, sometimes. I don't like to say when I'm taking an eval trade because I know some of you guys are not comfortable losing on an eval like I am. You know, I can lose evals with no worry. You know, losing an eval doesn't really affect me. So stop losses are small. I just know where my idea gets invalidated. No, the trade's not unfunded. I said earlier in stream that I was only going to take A plus setups on the funded. Trade unfunded. No. Then the alpha futures rules. Nope, this is eval. I'm trading on evals today. If you pass an Apex eval, how long does it take before it activates? You have to activate it yourself. If it keeps asking me to recharge, I have lost like 10 evals. I've corrected answer, but always get stopped out before hitting my target. How? You gotta pay for activation on Apex. What's eval? Eval's what's it called? Eval's it's a challenge. You know, like the challenge phase. Do I not get a mail from them? Once you pass, you should get it at the end of the day. You should get a message at the end of the day saying you pass. Apex does it end of the day. It's not right away. Lost 1%. That's okay. I didn't take any dub on these paper trades, but on my evals, like I said, on those evals, we're full porting. So I'm just aiming for half the target. Alpha, though, you get a message in like 10 minutes. Why did you buy AMD? Did they hint the collaboration? No. Why did I buy AMD? Because 85% hit rate on my model and it was in discount. No, I wouldn't look for longs. I'm gonna remove these executions because it's really sloppy. That's fun. It's alpha futures. When was the last time you saw a TP? I saw 3 TPs today. Like I said, all of these trades I took were half ports on eval. This has to be satire. No. How to add that hidden property you said in your journal vid, the month property? Send me a message on Discord. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. What do you think about Top Step? Top Step's a great option. Can't complain about Top Step. I still have 600 in my live account. Nice. Who we have here? You, of course, no. Not for the public, at least, just for me. Tradeify? Wouldn't use Tradeify, but it's not the worst option. Is the bias up? At some point, we can potentially reverse. It's possible. My Fund of Futures is a decent firm, yeah. What are the fees on Imp Broker? Commission fees? Pretty low. It's like $2.50 around. It reached the 0.5. What do you mean the 0.5? How old are you? I'm 22. No, these are my actual glasses. I have to wear glasses until Friday. I have LASIK surgery on Friday. I got wrecked today both sides, so taking pretty much dumb trades both sides. It happens. 6.4K on Ghostly. I'm done. Time for drinking. Have a nice day. Take care. Ooh, let us know how that goes. Hopefully it goes good, man. This is the 1 minute chart. There's a 5 minute bearish fair value gap here. We'll see if that holds. Does a reset with your code count as an entry? Yep, that counts. So let me know. Are you shorting into 4 hour gap? I don't think I want to get any more evals. So like I said, we're gonna have to just read the tape here. All my evals are exactly where I want them to be right now. But if there was an inversion here, you could short that. 1050 macro. This would probably be This one might even be worth taking on the funded, actually. This might be our first A plus setup. The risk reward is not the best though. This could be an A. This could be our first A plus setup. I don't think it's gonna inverse anyways. Suggest good copy trader, trade thinker. What's the difference using the 5-minute chart compared to the 1-minute chart? On the 5-minute chart, each candle represents 5 minutes. You took that short? Wait, you done already? I think this could be probably the first A plus short. Or the first A plus setup in general. Just being in the 1050 macro with a really nice retracement. This one I'll take on funded if it forms. 20 points down, 40 times 5. Yeah, it'll be a 5 micro short. If we get the inversion here, I'll enter short on the funded. I want to see this, yeah, if this can trade into and then deliver lower. Even a 15-second model here wouldn't be bad. Oh. Going higher. Well, hopefully we don't get the inversion then, because I'll be entering short off of that inversion. Would you RCM a 50K account? RCM? What's RCM? Recommend? I like 50Ks personally. Depends what's your style though. Why? 50K accounts are easier and cheaper. And they're easier to copy trade. Holy F, what minus I do have? Minus 4.25. Rejected immediately from the 5-minute? Yeah, I did. Very strong. Anyways, if we get a candle here that goes lower, I'm entering short. Stop here. We gotta wait for the closure. This one I will take on funded. In fact, I'd probably take this on live account too, if it forms right now. Actually, no, let me not do that. I don't want to trade my live account today. This is a really good setup. Okay, I'm looking for sensitivity. If this candle trades up and then flips, that's my short. Because we got the OB there. So this is your OB. I'm looking for sensitivity. 20, 40, 80. Okay. All right. That's enough sensitivity for me. I'm going to put the stop at the high. I'd say this is an A plus trade. I would definitely say that this is an A plus trade. $10.50 macro. We got a nice OTE of this range. M5, 10, like this is A plus. We rejected off 25% org. This is an A plus trade. I'm gonna be honest. This is very, very A plus. We have a nice partial level here. If we get the full OB, we move the stop. Here, we can even add. So we'll see if this A plus delivers. I really like this setup, yeah. We'll see if it delivers. What I'd want to see right now, I'm going to zoom out. Yeah, I think right here is probably the best. I'm going to go with the 5-minute annotation. Closure below here. Speed below here, ideally. Specifically here is where it matters most. That's your 5-minute open. So this would be a 5-minute OB. If we can get speed below here and we get something like this, then I think we're in a safe run all the way down. L cope. What do you mean cope? There's no cope. You have an echo? Do I? I don't think I do. I think you might have me open twice. Just a key time. We don't recommend taking trades on ES. It's just preference. I personally always trade NASDAQ. I might trade you up on the day. We're up on evals, not actual accounts. This is my first trade on the fund date, actually. Can I take the opposite of what he takes, sir? You can take the opposite if what you want to take. $10.50 to $11.10. It's just a macro. How many 50Ks do you have? A lot. Ask me at the end of the week. We'll see if we pass these bunch as well. Why is every trade an A plus? Not every trade, just this one. This one is specifically A plus because we hit a nice premium of the range inside the 10.50 macro, 5-minute bearish fair value gap, and then we got a nice 1-minute order block in there, plus the bearish fair value gap. So I like the setup. This would be the 1-minute. I'm using this or as an order block because of the bearish fair value gap. So this is my order block. So this is your 1-minute CSD forming. It formed, sorry. And then I'm using the high here as the protraction high. Sorry, bro, that's classic manipulation. Maybe. Is it a really good OB if not a swing high and low also? I'm not sure what you mean by that. It's funny to see all the haters come out as soon as you enter. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Live glitching out. It's okay. Anyways, this bullish fair value gap, I don't want to see us get below that. Half of them are here to copy trade. They only matter when you lose. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. The issue about copy trading me is you're not going to be able to manage your risk the way I do. You know, that's just the main issue. We've taken out the short-term high here. If we can put a short-term high here and then break, that's really good sign. Obviously, we may not. This looks pretty bullish right now, but assuming we keep this high intact, then we're good. We got wick to the micro wick. Yeah, micro wick. We'll see if the mini wicks. Well, I'm out on the fundeds. So -1 R there. That didn't go through. Trading this PA should be a crime. I mean, that was a good trade. We'll watch the rest now. We'll watch it for like 10 minutes. How much you lose? 250. 1 R. Someone said fractal model long. Possibly, yeah. This 15 minutes should dump without you. It happens. You're addicted to the charts. I am addicted, you're right. I mean, I don't feel addicted. It's kind of my job, but obsessed, I would say. Big AK, yes, sir. We'll see if this inverses. I'm not going to enter it again. This one was already A+. So we'll just tape read. I don't mean it in a wrong way. I agree with your short bias. How much total loss today? We take 3 trades. Like I said, those 2 other trades were on evals. This trade was the one I took on funded. This one was a loss. Can you say what made you buy AMD if you don't mind? I can show you the numbers. This is why I bought AMD. $22. You should have that screenshotted there. Yeah, you have a good point there. The setup itself was A+. You could argue the market condition itself is, makes every trade not A+. But I'm happy I took that trade. Drop a signal Discord so I can take the opposite. I'll be live every day. You can come take the opposite if you want. Bro, I entered off 1 hour liquidity sweep and this trade is taking forever. It happens. What's your bias? Just joined. I was looking for lower today. Is trading pay your bills? Pays my bills and more. Now into stock, so I'm confused. It happens. Or please read about 2-stage SMT and PSP. You will know why NQ is consolidating now and YM and ES are going for previous week's high. What? ES looks like it's consolidating. UT is God. That's not a good thing to say, I don't think so. You should have a live where you just sit out. Yeah, sometimes I don't take a trade. You copy trade and lost your house? Well, that's not good. Are trading paying for LASIK or is it covered? I have to pay for LASIK out of pocket, yeah. Unfortunately. But it's a medical expense, so it'll help me pay less in taxes. I hope one day I have the balls to do it live in front of many people. True mastery when you take a daily loss and just tape read with your psychology still in good shape. I don't think you want that. I don't think you want that. Dropping that cheddar on LASIK, unfortunately, yeah. A trade bot can send better signals than you. I'm not a signal sender. I'm just trading live. On September 25, GDP this important. Took a trade and lost my family's farm. That's where the payouts are going. Well, most of my payouts go to my live account for stocks, but we're pulling into the bank account for this one, yeah. Most of these guys hitting act like they'd be doing better than the guy. These people have no idea how many payouts I've taken. They have no idea how much. There's no point in even arguing with them. I like how your bias was long today. How was your loss 250? Mine was like 430. You probably miscalculated your stop loss risk. That's why. You put too many contracts in. Any recommendations to do while witnessing this kind of price action? Set a protocol for yourself. like only A plus trades, for example, they're hitting, but they're on a live stream copy trading. Just ignore them, bro. Now admit it. It was an A plus long. My model didn't even form long here, so it definitely could not be A plus. This got stopped after being up 550. It happens. The buy side, possibly, or possibly not. We'll see, I guess. Your chat is dumb. They're just rage baiting, I think. You so unlucky? No, I don't think I'm unlucky. How do people keep level heading after seeing this many people get their opinion? I don't know. I'm excited for December. I won't be streaming live anymore and it won't matter. If I made 1,500 from Top Step, how much would I pay in taxes? Just approximate. Depends where you live and how much money you made total. Get off the charts, please. Not yet. Soon though. 11:15 probably. December will be slow as fuck. Usually, yeah. Took 2 L's today, 1 long, 1 short. It happens, bro. Why no live in December? I'm gonna be moving to Discord streams, so I don't have to deal with people like LISI. Your chat is so dumb. They're not dumb. They're just rage baiting. What app are you using for trading? I use many apps: TraderVay, AlphaTix, Interactive Brokers, TradingView. Is your Discord free? Right now, my Discord's free. When I'm streaming my trades in December or New Year's, how much monthly would it be? It's gonna be $25. Are this one's gonna be Gems members only? Yes. Well, I'm gonna open Gems to the public. If that's what you mean, Ash. What's your strategy? I trade the power of 3. How much monthly? Yeah. Dream strategy? Alright. Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you don't have to. It's, like I said, it's up to you guys. Can I ask why 25? I'm hoping no trolls from TikTok come over. Um, that's the main goal. Power of 3, hopes and dreams and wishes. I mean, what to do while trading when you get bored? You gotta do stuff other than that. Why can't you just stop the TikTok streaming? They'll just come to YouTube. We can hear your TikTok. Oh shit, my bad. Just add mods to get rid of rage bait. Let's go 7 trades. I could. Hey, bro, what's your strategy? I trade the power of 3. Bro, don't keep listening to these hit. Oh, I'm not worried about the haters, bro. People in chat are rage bait final boss. Bro, please read about 2-stage SMT and PSP. You will know why. I took 1 loss on the funded 7 trades, and I took 2 wins on eval, but they were full port, half port wins. Who cares about haters? I don't care about the haters. It just kind of ruins the experience for everyone else. Appreciate you, Salah. Salah. I'm probably butchering that. Quick look at gold. Pretty bullish. You only trade evals on non-lose Mondays? Yeah, usually I do too, unless there's an A plus setup. In my opinion, that 1 short was. But yeah, primarily I'm only doing evals too. If you got hitters, you know you're doing the right things. Pretty much. Do you trade for profitability or just to loot and shit? Trading pays my bills. I take it very seriously. I blowed all of your accounts. That doesn't sound right. I don't think I've hit a full TP in 2 weeks. It's been a while since we had a clean trade. That's for sure. No, I only took shorts today. What's your ethnicity? I'm Arab. You got a chat full of nerds. Holy, good stuff following your rules. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. How you overcome temptation? You just gotta know exactly what you're looking for. I don't want to read about PSP. You just do trade SMT. I don't believe in that stuff personally. I have 530 margin left to lose on my 50K last stretch. You got it. I think you can come back. I'm 17. Should I get into this? I think everyone should at least try. Um, I think everyone should at least try. How do you handle wins? Put them in my live account. What's good, Gaddy? Miss you, bro. Been traveling? Miss you, bro. I got mad PTSD from being chopped up. Yeah, recency bias plays a big role, man. Lissy's cringe. Lissy's my biggest fan, bro. This guy's giving me so much engagement right now. It's amazing. YM take previously low in form. SMT with previously low in NQ. Yeah, I mean, you can see ES. ES delivered really nice. Straight to new week opening gap. Bucko explained that sauce for free, dude. What? Long to 830. Would you ever trade MGC? Probably not. What's it like being a full-time trader? Don't feel anything crazy, to be honest. Same thing as I was working. I was doing on stats on my worst trading day for the week. Is it Friday? Who else is sad that didn't buy more AMD? We go through and D together? No. Tuesdays and Fridays? But do you think it's like, I feel like for some reason, I feel like that's, I don't know if that's actual the day rhyme, what I'm trying to say. I guess it depends what's your data looking on. Because how are you gonna have a Discord and take no wins? Well, if you expect wins every day, I think that's very silly. And how am I gonna have a free Discord? Well, the Discord's free. That's one. And two, we've taken multiple payouts on stream, and we've been doing this for a really long time. And you don't have to join the Discord if you don't want to. I mean, it's free. Protocol for tomorrow. Tomorrow's safety protocol as well. Day before FOMC and no news. So same exact protocol. Same exact protocol. A plus only on funded. Otherwise, we'll be trading eval. What's the margin requirements for interactive brokers? You need $2,500 per micro. How many trades you took today? We took 3 trades in total. Two eval trades, 1 funded trade. I trade a different model to you, but just watch you since I have no one to trade with. Welcome, bro. That's what I want, bro. Someone to do their own shit. Appreciate you, YA Yadin. I'll call you Yadin. Stay on YouTube? I don't think I'm gonna stay on YouTube. Our day dash pays good. Yeah, you would probably know, huh? Since you're a full-time TikTok chatter, you would probably know about that. What trade you take today? We took multiple shorts here. Short, short. All right, on this one, that was a TP on eval, and yeah, you can see the executions. Chat is full of bots. Yeah, TikTok chat is full of bots. Win rate 60%. I usually average. What's your strategy? Power 3. Do you know when the government shutdown will be over? No, I don't. I wouldn't suppose it'd be more than a month. Probably gonna be like 2 weeks if I had to guess. These can't be real people. They're just really unprofitable, bro. To be honest, they'll spend 2 hours writing in a TikTok chat. This is you. This is you guys. Look, that's you guys right now. I appreciate it though, man. A lot of engagement from you guys. Appreciate it. I want to see some higher time frame sweep of liquidity depending on my bias and have some confidence to back it. That's pretty good. That's a good plan. Pretty simple. He's giving bad advice. Specifically, I say this is not financial advice. So, again, this is just me live streaming my trading. Please drop a brainwashing tutorial. I wouldn't know how to do that. It's FOMC minutes, not so volatile at all. Not as volatile as the press conference. Yes, that is true. If you copy trade someone, you're dumb. Some people still learning. Do you think we'll keep going higher? What time are you saying I'm staying until live? Probably a couple more minutes. You think we're going to keep going higher? No. I still personally, to be honest, we're probably going to stay pretty range bound if I had to make an assumption. I don't think lunch will be too expensive. Funded account risk management video? I think I already dropped that video. I can't remember. I do have YouTube videos on how I trade specifically. Appreciate you, Aaron. 2 years of copying keep. Listen, don't listen to these guys, man. Listen. There isn't a single profitable trader out there who spends 2 hours hating in someone's TikTok live stream. Like, don't even worry, Dior. Don't even worry, bro. It's not even worth your time. You were bullish on the day, but I switched my buys. I don't think copy trade works very well because it depends on the person you are and which model you trade. I think it's not bad to start, but the goal is to develop your own conviction. You think it's going up? I think it's going to stay pretty sideways. It's a good question. Am I more bullish or bearish? I genuinely think it's going to stay. It's 50-50. The probabilities still say this. If we get the 50-minute, did we get the 50-minute CISD? We did get the 15-minute CISD. The order flow is bullish intraday. Not why I say it's 50-50. Because probability targets is more likely here. Order flow says more likely here. Depends what you want to trade with. Do you want to talk about drawn liquidity probabilities or order flow? Based on the order flow, we are more likely to go higher right now. What fees per trade? Why are you spamming what fees per trade? What with what? Don't spam. I'm in a long. Should I get out? What did Lissy say? I missed it. Why'd you mute him? I would say it's more likely to go up if I had to make an assumption. Oh, is that what made him quiet? Lissy's just a full-time copy trader. Yo, JD, are you still in here? Bro, is this this guy right here? This guy right here. Is this Lissy on a second account, bro? Or like Lissy's little brother or something? Are you guys like side by side right now? Like, be honest, bro. Are you guys side by side right now? Or is this Lissy on a second account? Why'd you mute me? I didn't. Hitting on a supporter? I'm just asking a question, bro. I'm not hating. I muted you? I don't remember. Maybe you were spamming or something. Or it was someone. It was a moderator. This is his second account. Let's go. My biggest fan is back. Yeah, I gotta post on Twitter every day. I don't think it was me, Lissandro. Who's Lissy? Just the guy hating on TikTok that you use Forex replay for practice or live executions. Okay, Forex replay for backtest only, but I don't use Forex replay. I use TradeZella. Yeah, Twitter's OP, bro. You gotta post on Twitter. I'm trying to get more active. Why can't you just ban list? There's no point, bro. These guys have like that's his second account. I'll ban him again. He'll make another account. But I don't know if that's the same list. You think people should copy trade or fade your entries? I think you should have your own conviction in your trades. I don't recommend anyone copy trade or fade. How do you feel about today's price action? Um, Pretty typical for a no news Monday. Right? That's why we have safety protocol today. Nothing surprising. Nothing we weren't ready for. I don't know if this is the second. I don't know if that Lazandro guy was. Why do you think I can hit full TPs on my evals but not my fundeds? Go look. What I would do is go study the trades that you took and compare. Just compare. See the types of trade. Are you taking better trades? Is it? Is there something you're missing? Is it a trade management thing? You gotta just see what it is. Is it a psychology problem? That's why I say you have to go see your trades. What if you go back to your trades that are eval versus funded and you're like, wow, I'm taking way higher probability trades on eval, for example, right? You just have to go back and see. All right, Blood. It was nice having you in here. Not really, but I'm gonna be blocking you. Just don't want to read your messages anymore. Nice classes. Thank you, bro. The eval trades are very cleaner price action. This is untradeable. Hope PM moves better. Yeah, I would agree. Do you use CRT? No, I don't use CRT. Looks like silver bullets for me. Explain your safety protocol. Are you up for the day? No, we're down on funded, but we are up on 2 evals, so. Don't you trade Forex? I don't trade Forex. I just set up for A++. On the fundeds, then I think you just gotta trade more, Finn, to be honest. How much do you risk on a 50k eval if you want to take it at medium pace with passing? I'd risk 250. 250 solid. Assuming you're aiming for more than, like, 1 to 2 R. Which alpha account do you recommend? I personally use the standard. I'm happy with payouts every 2 weeks, for example. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, bro. All right, boys. You take a trade? Yeah, we took 1 loss on the funded. I took 2 wins on eval. You can join the Discord. You just have to click open in browser. Why are you hitting on my trades? I didn't hit on your trades. I don't even know what kind of trades you take. I have to take another trade. What trade you take on the funded? The 1050 macro short. Oh, sorry. How do you work out loss sizes? There is no loss size. It's micros. Alejandro to go. Is that your second account, bro? Funded Next is a great firm. You think it's better taking small payouts on the standard until you get at least 89%? Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what you want to do. This is the short I took. But hold along. If you're bullish and you have a target higher, makes sense. Say who's Lissandro again? I don't know who Lissandro is. I was asking you. Makes sense if you did 5 micros, I did 1 mini. I think it's possible we reach the 10 a.m. high here. How can you explain how much is a micro? Every time we move 1 point, a micro is $2. 1 point movement is $2 per point. Good, balas, balas. You think it's better taking small? Yeah, that's what I like to do. They add up. Small payouts add up, but depends on your style. Do you want easier small payouts more often, or do you want larger payouts less often? It's up to you. Depends on the firm you trade with too. This is a trade I took on funded that we lost. Yeah. You think it's better taking small payout? ES. What is a small payout? Depends. You trade live or funded? Both. ES retrace to the new week opening gap, and Q retrace to the equilibrium in the 4 hour range. I don't know about that, but it sounds like you know what you're talking about, so I'm glad you have something that works for you. Over 10 pips. Not pips, points. It's all in points. Thank you, big bro. Auto drawdown, thanks you? Really? If I take this $700 payment on Tesla with my fund to be cooked, you'll have $700 left to work with. Will it be cooked? No. How many micros or minis with $250 risk? Depends on your stop loss placement. For example, on this trade, if you want to risk $250, you'd have to go 4 micros. 20, that's 40, 40 times 4. You do the math. Can you tell us about your story? I worked really hard from day one. After my first 3 months, got my first payout. Had a couple of months of break even. And then the last couple months have been really good. This year in general has been really good. If it fails to close above New York City high, we see extra short then, what would you say? I think this delivers higher. How much $1 micro? $2? 1 micro is $2 per point. Break even trades cause me more harm than good. Do I just stop using break even? Perfect. Yeah. If you see yourself hitting TP off break even trades more often than it goes to your SL, stop using break even. Or find a way to distinguish when to do it and when to not. Can you teach me how to trade one on one and how long did it take you to learn the skill? I'm still learning and improving every day. I definitely don't think I'm done learning and improving. I've been learning and improving for this whole time, and I'm still doing it. Can I teach you? No, I don't like teaching people one on one. Do you use the 4 hour candle PO3 indicator? No, I don't. I mean, do you see it? How many trades did you take today? On funded one. Can you teach me how to trade? Yeah. Hit 12K profit on AMD. AMD was so nice, bro. That was such a nice. Like, we were just gifted money because some rich people made some decisions to do some stuff, bro. How to unhide the toolbar? Unhide? It's this favorite button right here. Go to the far left of your trading view. The bottom left, there's a star. Click the star. You gotta click the star. I don't know if you can see it on my screen, but it's over here. Down here. Down here. There's a star. Click the star. Between point and tick. 1 point is $2. 1 tick is 50 cents. For the love of God, please read about ICT 6 sister, PSP, and 2-stage S&T. You will know why I'm skipping something, yes. And why am I going long? I don't really think you got the narrative right though, hardcore gamer. And I know about ICT 6 sister. Um, ES and NQ are pretty much relatively in the same spot in terms of higher. It's just a setup. Why not trade YM? I always trade NASDAQ. All my data's on NASDAQ. Nah, because I see people use it, so I'm just asking. Yeah, you can use that. I mean, it's a preference. It's to me, it just clutters the chart too much. Anyways, it's 11:30. I appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Why? Because all my data's on NASDAQ. That's why. I have a lot of data on NASDAQ. I'm not really hiring anyone. If I ever do, I'll let you know, brother. Take care, Dakota. I appreciate you guys coming through. I will see you guys live tomorrow. Uh, till next time. Peace. See you out. See you, Rubes. Have one more question? All right, bro. Last question. You got it, bro. What's your last question, bro? You typing your question? Appreciate you, Chico. Appreciate you, man. Take care, Effie. It's blocking me. I took the one loss on funded. You in school? Not anymore. You, Nicholas. You, O'Hare.